We call the first work session to order for 2020, January 8th. And we'll let the minutes reflect that all the board members are present, and we're down to just a few members, the few critical members of staff that are with us. We do have the minutes of December 11th before us that Lisa was kind enough to send out. I would entertain a motion of approval for those minutes.
I'll move them.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Did you want us to
All right,
No, no.
thank you.
No.
Want us to what?
Did you want us to abstain because you weren't at that meeting?
Well, if you had the opportunity to read them, then I would say you can feel comfortable to vote. And if you didn't get a chance to review them, then you can abstain.
I
So,
read them, but I didn't want to.
okay,
Thanks.
all right.
Okay.
Okay, so that passes. Monthly reports are coming in. They have until Friday, I believe. And so they're starting to come in. So thank you for those that have got them in. And those that have not, I know they'll be in by the end of the week. So thank you for that. And thank you, Mr. Valentine, for your two that showed up on the computer. We have no public hearings this evening. The guest that we had was RG&E, and RG&E was going to come in and talk about what they call Project 759-740. That's essentially going from Panorama Plaza Substation up through the back hills onto Sawmill Drive, 5 Mile Line Road, and through that. They requested that they would be withdrawn, so they're not here tonight. They've got some plans that they have to prepare, and we'll look to have them come in at the 22nd meeting. So Lisa, if you wouldn't mind putting them as the guest on the 22nd, that would be great. So that really brings us down to the only item that we have on the agenda this evening, and that is a hold harmless agreement at 74 Bentbrook Circle. And if you recall, that was on the agenda. It was placed under held items. After discussion with staff, and specifically Mark, we thought that because we haven't seen anything from that resident that we dispose of this. So I moved it up to action item. Asked Mark if he has any additional information, but my suggestion, recommendation to the town board is that we essentially remove this from the agenda, vote to remove it from the agenda. And if that individual wants to come back, they can make a new application. So,
Yeah, I have not received any additional information. Asked them for a site plan map of their property. Basically, they're looking for a fence within a storm sewer easement. The board's handled many of those, but without having any information, mapping, photographs. We've reached out to them a few times. I've left messages, worked with code enforcement on it. Have not had a response or any information, so I have nothing this evening to provide the board. So follow the supervisor's suggestion to take it off the agenda. If they choose to come back and request again, then we'll put them back on.
we can do that.
Right, sorry. I
So,
move that we take it off the
discharge?
agenda.
Mhm.
Second.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been moved by Linda, seconded by Andy. Further discussion? So this will be a discharge and removal from, and then we'll see if they decide to come back. So with that, any further discussion? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, with that, we have no other business to come before the board this evening. And in light of the weather, we'll get everyone home at a reasonable hour. The January 8th, 2020 work session stands adjourned at 7:06 p.m. Thank you to staff, board, and PCTV.